So, we're going to do some Americanas from side, so if you're laying down. So from this position, I want to kind of isolate an arm and get this cross face. And when I want to attack, I would ideally like this arm isolated. Maybe you can turn just like this, so I have access to it. If her arm is under here or under this other arm, I can't do this. So I'd like to isolate it and keep that arm away from me. Now there's a few ways I can do the Americana. First of all, just talking about my position, I want to kind of keep my knees in tight and my elbows in tight. If her arm is just kind of lazy laying about, I can grab it here and turn my wrist a little, go up under, palm up, and switch and finish the Americana in this position. And the way I would finish it is I curl this, I lift the elbow, and then I drag. Now if you do that right, you won't have to do that much. So that's the standard one. Sometimes when you're in this position, people will take this arm and they'll push on your neck. They'll kind of push you away. So a lot of times I can switch my base and get the Americana there. One more time. I can kind of switch my base, solidify down, turn, and finish. Now, another thing, people will sometimes have the arm out on an angle, like in this position. I don't have to pull it back in. I can keep it here. You just have to be careful because it can hurt their shoulder, and lift the elbow at that point too. Sometimes also people will try to extend their arm out. But if we go back a second, if she tries to extend her arm, go ahead. I shouldn't let her extend an arm, but sometimes they get ahead of you. If they do, keep that same position. Sink this a little deeper and lift your right elbow, and you have the straight, I have like a straight arm lock in that position. And a couple more. I can have my hands kind of in this position waiting. And then if she gets impatient and brings that arm around, I've already got this little trap and I can catch the Americana. That's another one. Or if her arm is resting on my shoulder or hiding, I can cup the elbow, not on the bicep, but up on the elbow, and drive the shoulder down, and then go to the Americana. I'm keeping it a little here so you can see, but usually I kind of hide the eyes and tighten up. And I also don't want to get rolled over this way, like push me. I don't want to get rolled over. So what I do is I put my knee in her back, and I call it an anchor. So she pushes me, my knee tightens up in her back, and she can't roll me over her. So that's some variations of the Americana from side now.